As you can see, Art World, I have some father-daughter here that come to Montessori talent show here, and it's going to be a fun thing for everybody here. I'm going to get you guys to introduce yourself, to introduce your daughter. What's your name, sir?
My name's Louis Vaughn.
And your daughter?
Amber.
Amber. I'm going to get you guys to talk up a little bit louder. It's a little bit noisy in here.
All right.
Talk a little bit louder. But anyway, that's great. Now, your name again?
Amber Vaughn.
Amber Vaughn. Okay, Amber. You said this is your second year, huh? You really enjoy doing it then?
Yeah.
What did you do last time?
Cinderella.
Pardon?
It was Cinderella.
Oh, you were Cinderella? Oh, that's...
I wasn't Cinderella, but I was
Oh, you were in Cinderella. Well, that's great. But no matter what you're in, you know. So this is kind of a father-daughter thing, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
You enjoy your daughter watching her? This is great for kids. It kind of brings out, you know, a little bit of themselves in it, you know.
Right, right. Well, and I think it helps kids express themselves better, open themselves up.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a great opportunity for them, I think.
Yeah, it really is, you know. So you guys live here in Cottonwood?
Yeah, yeah.
In Cottonwood. So how long have you been living here?
Oh, Lord. Roughly right around 36 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been here your life then.
Pretty much.
What school do you go to, Amber?
Desert Star.
Desert Star? Where's that at?
That's over at Cornville.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that like a public school or private school?
It's a community.
Yes,
It is community. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You learn something every day to say, huh? So you're signing up today, and what part do you hope to get?
Not the biggest one.
Hey, you got to start someplace. Everybody starts in baby steps, no matter what they do, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
And you said you work someplace here in Cottonwood?
I do. I work down at Georgie's Cafe.
Oh, you work at George's Cafe. Oh, that's right. I know I've seen you before. You see so many people can't recognize them. But listen, I want to thank you guys for coming on camera with us, and hopefully one of the days we'll see you on the big TV or screen or something, or maybe in a real big play and you'll be the lead. You never know. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
As you can see, Art World of SedonaTV.com, I have two young ladies in front of the camera. I'm going to start with Allie, because I was talking to her before, Allie. And you say you guys came from Montana. Explain your organization a little bit and name of it.
Okay, well, we're from Missoula Children's Theater, which is based out of Missoula, Montana. And the Children's Theater portion of MCT is an organization that travels around to all 50 states and even internationally. And we perform shows with children in them. We're also in them as well. Each show can have 50 to 60 children in them, and we put up the shows in about a week's time. We cast the show, we direct the show, we rehearse the show, and then on Friday or Saturday of that week we perform the show. And then we pack up and we go to a new town and do it all over again.
That's pretty amazing. Vicky, so you all do that in 1 week? That's pretty amazing accomplishment to accomplish all that in 1 week. And are these all newcomers, some of the kids, or are they old-timers, or have they been around doing it? Or
many of the kids we found have done the Missoula Children's Theater in the summers before, or during the school year before. We also travel during the school year. And so some of them are familiar with the fast-paced rehearsal schedule and performance schedule, but lots of them are also new. And this is their first time ever being in a theater performance.
Well, that's pretty amazing. So I understand you guys are actually the directors of the shows?
Yes.
So you have different capacities of directing different parts of the show, like singing, dancing, or whatever. How do you work that?
Well, we just split up into different sections of the show that we're familiar with, and she directs that part, and I direct another part, and then we put them all together during dress rehearsals.
Is it like Hammerstein or something like that? Some big musical event, or what is it?
Our show is actually written by our executive director, Michael McGill.
Oh, really?
So, and all of the shows are written, the music is composed, and all the blocking and the choreography is done by the Missoula staff.
So Allie, so who's actually some of the head people at the organization in Montana? Some of the people.
Oh, like names?
Yeah, some of the names like.
Well, we do have our executive director. His name is Michael McGill. He's the current executive director. And then the company was founded by a man named Jim Caron, and there's another man. Jim Caron just recently retired.
Okay.
There were two gentlemen who founded the company. But currently it's just a staff of very hardworking people who have done Missoula. They've all toured before, or were somehow involved in Missoula themselves.
But being worldwide, how many do you have in there? Is it a big complex? You just walk from parts of the world? Is it a big complex? How many people are actually involved in the home office?
In the home office?
Yeah.
The home office staff is it's smaller, But the Missoula itself is not just the children's theater, it's also a community theater.
Oh.
So it's MCT Inc. The organization does things in the Missoula
There's also
area.
summer camps.
They
You
do
go
summer
summer camp?
camps.
Okay. Now, I have to ask you, doing what you're doing, everything takes funding. So how do you raise your funding? Are you looking for donations? You want to mention on the camera address people can send things or whatever? How do you,
We actually do not deal with that at all.
No.
We have very little knowledge about that.
Yeah.
That is all the home staff. Our main job is to come out to each city and to do this, to
Really?
show up.
There's a separate part of Missoula Children's Theater that is fundraising.
Sure, you have to
other
have
people
it.
are in charge of fundraising. We do have a website, mctinc.org,
Mm-hmm.
which has pretty much everything you'd want to know about Missoula on there. So if anyone was interested in any type of fundraising, which is not what we would be looking for, I mean, they could always look on the website for just
Okay.
general information about us.
So did you take admissions here? When people come to watch the play Saturday, do you charge to come in?
That's completely up to the community
Oh,
for your
really?
hand.
It's
We
all
do not
different.
charge anything.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes,
That's-
they
that's
can do
almost-
whatever they like.
That's almost incredible today. It's really great. I really thank you. The community thanks you a lot for coming out here and working with our kids. It's really a positive thing for all the kids. They get themselves out there. Even kids that are really introverts or shy, they get to do a little performing, and it really benefits them and their parents, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your whole point? What is your whole point of the whole organization?
To work with the kids and to give them an experience, a learning experience that helps them become better human beings.
Yes, we're all of our we emphasize experience through the arts. You know, learning and growing through experience in the performing arts.
So you guys, you two guys, is your big dream becoming like a Hollywood director in the near future, the big future or something? If you want to become directors or something, a big film project or something, or?
I haven't looked that far.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
just going day by day.
Yeah.
You're going by day.
I have no idea.
So we work with people and you put a program together, that's pretty amazing, you know, 'cause I'm assuming you guys are probably in your early 20s or maybe not even that old, you know, so you're really having a good experience yourself. Meeting all these people and visiting all these different locations, it's got to be kind of a fun, interesting life.
We're very lucky. Yes.
Maybe a lot of people. Well, thank you guys for your time. I know you're probably got 1,000 things to do, so thank you for your time and have a great show.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. As you can see, it's really starting to get busy in here. A lot of people are starting to show up. A lot of people are getting involved in this program right here. You know, it's getting a lot of young kids here. Summer's out, you know. But it's going to be a great event. I understand they get something like 100 kids showing up and have a great program on Saturday. Even small kids you can see coming in there now. You know, it's a whole community involved, and it's really tremendous thing what this program is doing. You know. For the whole community, the Verde Valley, Concord, Sedona, and Camp Verde, you know.